Every street, every shadow, every breath, rebuilt. Welcome to Wasteland Genesis, Fallout 4 Reborn. This is my next gen mod list with over 700 mods, transforming the game from the ground up. Visuals, atmosphere, mechanics, gameplay, nothing is untouched. Today we're stepping into the early game to cover the key mechanics, tips and settings that will help you get the most out of the list and make your first hours in the Wasteland smooth, exciting and just dangerous enough to keep you hooked. If you've already installed Wasteland Genesis, this will help you hit the ground running. If you're just curious, you'll see exactly how it plays and why it transforms Fallout 4 into something completely fresh. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. I do read them all and I'm always happy to help. And if you want to keep up with new developments, watch more modded gameplay, or just support the channel, hit subscribe and give this video a like. It really does help. Now let's dive into this tutorial and explore the Wasteland Genesis style. The first thing you got to do once you finish creating your character is be patient. The reason for that is you've got all these scripts that need to run, and they need to run to completion before you go and do anything else. So literally have a look around but do nothing else, just let all these scripts finish doing what they've got to do. And don't, whatever you do, go through that door. Not yet anyway. Now that the last script has finished running, you can move forward to leave this area. So you've got three options when you start. This is only a dream, I need to wake up. It's a memory, I don't want to relive this. This is memory, to stay here a while. So this last one will start off the normal vanilla intro sequence where you walk around your house and you interact with Sean, and then you talk to the Vault Tech employee, run up to the vault, go inside it. This is a memory, I don't want to relive this. This will wake you up just as the cryogen vault opens up and you come out after Kellogg has shot your husband or your wife, and then you got the vault sequence. And if it's only a dream or need to wake up, this gives you the option to create your character now. Let me show you this one first. So bombs are falling. I just entered a pod in the vault, so that'll take you to the vanilla one as well. Go back. I was in the Commonwealth, just stopped to rest. So what makes you special? The first thing you're going to do is enter your name. And then choose your starting stats. So I'm going to blur some of this out. I am going to create a safer work version of this. I'm taking all the not safe for work stuff out as I've been requested to do. So there will be two versions eventually. Once you've done that, select your unique traits. I normally go for, so basically these, choose one. It gives you a perk and a nerf, a buff and a nerf if you like. So this one, people are 20% easier to persuade, vendor price of 20% better, the overall damage reduced. That's not me. The one I like for me is trigger discipline. I fire slower but I'm more accurate because generally I'm not a very good shot anyway. You done with that one? What am I doing? You're an enthusiast, a survivalist, a scavenger, a hunter, a raider, a mechanic, gangster, trader, farmer, drunk, doctor, scientist. There's quite a few different options. I am just going to go for let me be a raider. So again, this is good for roleplay. Where was I really? So was I near Vault 111, in the basement shelter, the raider gang, an old ranger cabin, Red Rocket. Again, there's a few different places where you can choose to start the game. For this one, I'm just going to go in an old ranger cabin. What do I have with me? You can have loads of gear or just the clothes on my back. For this, I'm going to go with plenty of gear, but go just the clothes on your back is pretty much starter setup. And how much do I know? You can choose your level. You can be level 1 or level 250, which in my opinion is a bit too much. It's going to go level 5 for now. Are you happy with everything? Wake up. Okay, I'm ready to go. Does this? It's not crashed. Just wait.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Now you're going to have a load more scripts that need to run, but you're in the wasteland now and there's some baddies about, so I recommend equipping your gun. But before you do that, you've got to choose 3 skills. It's going to be your main skills. So I'm going to go for engineering. So basically this will give you a little starting boost. We go for rifles and what should I do? Science. Choose R to accept. Yes, that's fine. Obviously, I've got a rifle, not there you go, pipe submachine gun. Because there are baddies around here.
Let's get on with it.
Yep, this starts as well, so you've got to be a bit careful. You've got this script to run. Welcome to Gun for Hire. You can read it if you want. We're going to go reputation mode and allow game events to start level 1. It's up to you what option you choose. Okay. Sometimes that's a bloat fly. Over here we've got the Wasteland Survival Guide. Just going to take that.
There we
Get
go.
mutant files from Mutant Menagerie. Once you've done that, normally it's pretty much good to go. Now if you do want to change your character, you open up the console, SLM14, you want to change some part. So you want to change, I want to change her hair. Style, most of these are all got physics on them.
We'll all be better off without you around.
I'll choose that one for now. So you can just jump in and change it if you made a mistake and you fancy changing something. You can see it's got physics applied to it. Now the mod configuration menu, before we run off, we're going to start with that. So open it up, MCM. The first time you open MCM, you may find that this will hang. It'll hang for a good minute. Just let it do what it's got to do. It hasn't crashed. It's first time you load MCM on a new game, it takes absolutely ages. But eventually it will load up, and it'll load very quickly each time after that. You just see how quick it was for me. That because MCM booster will kick in. So let's go through these first of all. So the game ships with my settings. If you want to see what my settings are, you can click on view / edit. Show only the saved changes, and this will take you through exactly what I've done. So I've moved the companion status HUD, the ballistic weave for railroad on eco is on, GCM is a cheat menu, I will take you through that. Immersive HUD, I've switched that on and given it a hotkey, wheel menu, giving it a hotkey, then the main settings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that. You don't have to, you can set your own settings, but I'm going to apply it and we'll go through them. Once you've done that, click OK, reload your MCM. Back into MCM. And you'll find this will be instant again, just the same as mine is. It's just that first time, give it a good minute before you... Don't panic, it's not crashed. Alright. AR-15, I haven't done anything with this. It's entirely up to you what settings you apply. Animated ingestibles. Do you want any actions in combat? No, I don't. Same as power armor. And force your Pip-Boy to close. You can do that if you want. It just makes it a bit more immersive. Loads of settings for better companions. I'm not going to go through them all. Basically, I've got unlimited ammo, unbreakable power armor, auto teleport, blah 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 blah. You can change all those, switch them all off. Collectibles helper. What's that got? Okay, so this will tell you where all the collectibles are. It's a cheat mod. You want to know where the bobbleheads are? Switch this on. All of our standing awesome tales, all the magazines. Switch this on. It's got it for Far Harbor and Nuka World as well. The companion status HUD. This is this menu here, which you see in the top right hand corner of my game. Play when I do eventually get to play the game. It basically tells you the status of your companions. Custom camera. Again, this places this. So this basically moves it around the location. So I've got mine slightly offset to the right. You can see by the dot in the middle of the screen, slightly offset to the right and slightly lowered down. You can move that around as well to your liking. Where was it? Custom car, eco, ECO, equipment and crafting overhaul. This is switched on for the ballistic weave for the railroad. Basically, most of these are switched on. It's up to you what you do with it. Then you got the legendary effect overhaul. It's a crafting one. So this ECO and ECO and LEO are basically alternatives to armor, weapon, keywords, resources, AWKCR. The erotic art is a collectible. So you can switch you can make it safe for work if you want to. It's got a cheat mode, or you can just uninstall it. So basically, you go around the wasteland, you find magazines, and it unlocks artwork in your settlement. Face light, you can change this so that you can, it just lights your character's face up exactly what it says. I've got it mine set to warm and dim. It's up to you what you set yours at. Then you've got full UI inventory, which you can change. You can change the anything you want on it. I'm not going to go through it. Most people are probably familiar with this anyway. Full UI HUD. There are a couple of different settings if you want to change it. So you can just click on one of these, save it. Yeah, there's nudie bits in it. Save it, reload your HUD, and you're good to go. I'm going to go through this lot of fireflies. These cute little fireflies that come out in the dark. 75% chance of it appearing. Blah blah blah. All straightforward. Full UI item sorter. Again, you need the MCM. You probably won't bother with it. Advanced needs 76. This is the modern day survival mode. You can switch it on if you want. I normally have it switched off. So if you want to enable it, click it here. And you can click here again to switch it off once you've got it started. For that, for a high heel system, again, you probably don't need to touch this. You just need it for some of the clothing mods. GCM is a cheat menu, so you can do whatever you like in here. You can change your character, change the difficulty, stuff to do with DLCs, increase your random encounter and your night chance encounter. You can basically completely change the game and the way it plays. The main thing I've got this for, as I do my videos, is to change the time of the game. You can literally change it to whatever time you want. So just tab out once you've done that. Stop. Yeah, some spooky night sounds as well. I'm going to put that back to daylight. High poly faces redux. You can activate this, and then you go into the show looks menu, and it enables the controls for the high poly face. Hotkeys for poses. So hotkeys for poses, it basically allows you to have one of these poses in a hotkey. Immersive HUDs, so you can turn the HUD on and off as you want. I've mapped this to number pad 1. Immersive animation framework, don't bother with that. Leveled item fixes, again you don't really need to do anything with this. Leaguer of my companions allows you to have more mods. More companions, sorry. Loot detector, so you need to have the scrapper perk for this to take effect. Once you do, then you can have corpse vision on, which is memory reason I got it, because I was losing corpses in the undergrowth and couldn't find them. Mary Jane, she's a follower. In-game mod explorer is another cheat menu, but I will explain that to you. This is mapped to hotkey number 4. Assistant volume sliders, I haven't changed any of these except for the voice, because sometimes the voice can be a bit quiet. Photo mode, again it allows you to take photos of your character. Player comments, there's loads of different comments, extra comments your character says. You got a level up menu, play different perks or loop it, show ineligible perks, and if you want to open the menu. Scourge is like a difficulty, it changes the difficulty and the damage and your resistances of yours and NPCs. It just makes the combat a little bit more challenging. Screen archer menu. So this is, I'll show you this as well. This has gone to number pad 7 and number pad 8. It's very good if you want to pose your character and take some funky shots. Wait anywhere so you don't have to sit down, don't have to sleep. Target practice mannequins. These are mannequins, you can shoot them and you can dress them. They look realistic. True damage is another mod which changes the difficulty, if you like. Basically by changing the damage multipliers. So you can increase the damage incoming and outgoing, as well as a lot of other settings. It's worth having a look at that. Yeah, if it's raining or your character gets wet, she'll look wet or he'll look wet. You have droplets and breath and so on. Wheel menu, so basically gives you access to your inventory without having to hit inventory. Workshop framework. Have a little play around with this. Loads of different settings, and I'll go through each one. Extended dialogue interface, you're probably best off just leaving this as it is. MCM booster increases the speed at which MCM loads. The MCM settings, and there's a hotkey manager as well, so it tells you what. So the hotkey manager shows you what keys you've hotkeyed, just saves you forgetting. let me show you one other cool thing first of all. So if you open your inventory, go to apparel, go to all, you got your NAC settings. If you favourite that, so you equip it, opens up this window. So there's a lot of settings here for your weather. Generally, I use it to change the weather to clear and pleasant for screenshots and when I'm running my videos. Okay, so iHUD. You switch it on as you HUD up, switch it off. You simply wait anywhere, so it brings up the wait menu. You don't have to sit down.
New mission.
The wheel menu slows the game down so you can select anything in your inventory.
New mission.
You do have a crossbow.
New mission.
So you can see also while we're doing this, all of the a whole new load of missions and
New mission.
scripts that need running. What I do recommend you doing when you first play through is going to Sanctuary. So let's get over there before we get shot. So what I recommend you doing when you first come here, remember where it is, don't come past it. There we go. Is go in the root cellar. There's a really good reason for this. 3 really good reasons. Okay, let's
How are
switch on the
things going?
Pip-Boy.
Light on.
So you can see we have one of the companions here, Kate. If you want her to come along, then speak to her. If not, she'll see her, wait for you forever. We have the Hello Kitty minigun,
Perfect.
which does explosive shots. Massively overpowered, but very, very good for the death claw later on. So we're going to take that.
And I'll just take this.
If you are using advanced needs, then you can take this book and it allows you to create and use camping equipment.
Nice.
Which is a mod camping kit.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm actually going to leave Kate in here. So there's 3 good reasons to come in here, apart from all the loot and the scrap as well.
Hey, got a sec?
Yeah, we'll leave her in here. Sorry, Kate, we'll come back for you later. Something else which you may want to do, which I generally do is for my recording, is if you open up your inventory, go to apparel, go to all, you've got your NAC X settings. So press Q to favourite it. I normally stick it on my equals key. What this will do, quite simply, it opens up the NAC Natural and Atmospheric Commonwealth Weather menu. You can change some of the visual settings in here if you want to. You can enable the NAC patch for the ENB. You got to be careful with that because sometimes that makes the underwaters like clear, like it's not there. What I generally use this for is when I'm recording is to set the weather to pleasant, clear sky, and then load it. See, but I don't know, you might be a bit of a masochist, and you might want rain, and you might want heavy rain. And then you're going to get wet. Or you may just want to load a random weather. Obviously it's loaded exactly the same one because I want to show you. So this is rain and thunder. Aha, and clear. Come on, show me something different. Not really random, is it? Bright and overcast, come on. A bit of fog this time, there we go. That'll do. Okay, now let me show you what happens when you go through the vault and come out that way. Because that is completely different gameplay tactics when you leave the vault as opposed to when you come out from one of these other areas. Okay, so we're going to go for the vanilla start, but we're going to wake up in the vault. So this is a memory. I don't want to relive this.
Sweet.
Cryogenic array. All residents must vacate immediately.
New mission.
So you can see you're just coming out of the cryopod. I'm not going to bore you with this bit going all the way through here, but before we do go, you can't go straight out the door. You have to use this terminal first. And this will take you to the area where you can make your character. Once you've done that, open the main door. And play through this sequence as you would normally. You can see we do have scripts running as well. When we're going through this, don't open your MCM menu when you're doing this, don't go into mod configuration menu. Just play this exactly as you would normally. And I do recommend saving your bullets.
I'll just take this.
Okay, so the game automatically equips your baton to hotkey number 3 and your 10mm to hotkey number 4. So I recommend for now you keep your baton out and do not waste your ammunition.
Hell yeah. Nice. Coming back later for you.
And make sure you grab every single little piece of ammo that you can find. And you want the glasses as well so you look cool. Because there's a lot of bugs here and you do not want to be going and wasting ammo.
Let's get this show on the road.
On these.
Take the good with the bad, I guess.
Well, once you kill them all, that's pretty much it. There is some more ammo over here. Take them.
Mine now.
Grab your pit boy. Get ready to leave the vault. Okay, and as before, just choose your skills you want to give a little bit of a boost to. Let's just open the vault and get out of there. Before you leave the vault, I recommend two things. Firstly, save your game. There's a good chance you're going to die as soon as you get out the door. Secondly, make sure you get your pistols equipped. Okay. There we go. You can change your attributes, change your appearance. We're going to leave the vault now. So it's at this point that there's a good chance you're going to die. And if you haven't saved it, you've got to go and do all that sequence again. Because up here there are 3 pain in the backside ghouls. So we're going to go through the gun for hire.
New mission.
Get your gun out, turn around. Then we have ghouls. Okay, if you're quick enough, you can shoot the buggers.
Bitch. My pleasure.
Left alt is dodge. As I said, you're probably gonna die. So let's try this again. We're gonna come out. Oh, and if you're lucky, Codsworth has got the ump and he's come up and chasing the ghouls as well.
New mission.
The other option is you shoot them before they come at you, before they get too close. Try and hit their legs if you can.
Yes.
Because you can take a leg out, you stand half a chance. And this is why we're saving our bullets.
Hell yeah.
So that might be the other option for you, rather than do what I did and just run. There's plenty of loot around here for you to grab. If you want a bobby pin, there's a good one there. Well, it's all random to be honest with you. Then we're going to start getting other weapons, other ammo.
Come to mama. Perfect.
Have a good look around in there. I'm not going to do that now because I want to show you around. And this, yeah, don't go that way if you know what's good for you.
New mission.
Oh, if you're curious, go that way. But they say curiosity killed the Kender. I'm not sure what Don Lincoln's doing. So Codsworth has obviously come up here and he's been playing silly buggers with the ghouls.
Nice.
So you may have to wait for him to come back, but at least he's taken some of the aggro off of you. So if that is the case, select the out of time, and you're gonna have to wait for him to come back down to Sanctuary. But luckily he's killed one of the ghouls that is here. Grab your files on the way down. And make a bit of light reading if you're into that. And head on over to the root cellar to pick up your minigun and Kate if you want it, and your camping stuff. But you are going to have to wait for Cosworth to sort himself out and come down here, or you can go and give him a hand. Okay, once you've done that, once you're here, then you can load up your MCM again. If you do make any changes, if you click on save, then every time you load up your new game and create a new game, you can just apply your settings. And there we go. Now I can switch my HUD on and off and wait anywhere. Another thing I did want to show you was the mod explorer. So basically this will put up a menu where you can open up every single, it gives you a chance to explore the ESPs in your game, which is great if you want to add something into your game. Now if you know what it's called, if you press R you can search. So I've searched before for combined arms, so I'm going to open combined. Everything with combined in the name will come up. So if you want a different weapon, let's just grab one of these. Which one should I go for? And that uses 7.60 by 39mm ammo, so down here you can cheat yourself in a load of ammo as well. So for some reason it gives you a random amount first of all, and then a crazy amount, so you can have like billions. Once you've done that, you can tab out of it. You can either equip it this way, or you can use your wheel menu.
Yes.
Now one thing you'll notice when you're firing from the hip, you have no crosshair. You have to aim for that to come up. If you want to help Cosworth out and kill the pests and bugs, you can do. You can see it's a bit of an OP start to the game if you do this. It's up to you how you play it.
My pleasure.
I think that pretty much covers the basics of the game and some of the things which should just make things a little bit easier for you when you get started. But please remember, this mod list, it may look good, maybe slightly sexy, but it is difficult. It's designed to challenge you, and it's designed to kick your ass, especially at the lower levels. I mean, you've been sleeping for 210 years, give or take a couple of rotations of the Earth and a dodgy magnet in your chronometer. But so you've just been asleep for 200 years, and muscle atrophy's got to play a part in that. But anyway, you come out, the world is like this. You're going to be weak, disorientated, and you're going to get your ass handed to you a lot. Be prepared for that, especially when you go into Concord. One last little thing which I think you may find quite interesting. There are a couple of ways of building up your settlements. Now if this doesn't appear when you get here, it's because you've still got scripts running, so just wait.
Hey boy, what are you doing out here all by yourself?
Right, okay, so we've got enemies nearby, which is why it's not played on. What you can do is activate it so it's yours. Manage it, assessment layout, build it. There's only one in this, so you're going to build the red rocket jump start. Use this layout, yes, build it, then just wait. Doesn't take too long, it normally takes about 30 seconds for it to build everything. It might hang for a little bit on 99%, but don't worry, that's quite normal. There you go, 28 seconds. And now, you already see a difference it's made. We have a cool little settlement to start off. You can call your own. If you fancy funnel cake, there's a bit there apparently. Yeah, so there's a nice little starter settlement for you. Every time I open the door, it smacks me in the face. If you sleep, you may trigger off the Children of Qualtoth quest line, so be aware that you may find yourself in a spooky dark room where you can do nothing except to go up and through a door and down a corridor. Just wait for the door to open. But anyway, I hope you found this useful, maybe interesting, I don't know. If you haven't downloaded the mod list, then why not give it a try? Give me some feedback on what your thoughts are. I am maintaining it still, putting out updates for it fairly regularly. And I do have a Discord where you can join, have a chat if you've got any problems. Try to help you. I'm on there, and there's a couple of other people who have joined who've been extremely helpful. I've got to thank them. So yeah, download the mod list, have a little play around with it, and don't die too much. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like, please, so other people can see it, and YouTube will keep the algorithm going. And if you don't subscribe, please consider subscribing. Yeah. Till next time, look after yourselves and take care. I'll see you soon. Oh, if there is any other content you want to make regarding Wasteland Genesis, my mod list, please let me know in the comments below. Look after yourselves, take care now. Bye bye.